So, in a concerning habit of Star Trek Online announcing things at the worst possible time for me, they have just announced a new Tier 6 ship. So, let's take a look at the new Nova 1 coming into the Infinity Lockboxes soon. Now, since I'm kind of pressed for time because I do need to go to bed soon because I've got the elections tomorrow, I'm just going to dive straight into the ship stats. This is going to be a Tier 6 ship that can be used by any faction. It's got a hull modifier of 1.07 and a shield modifier of 1.14. It's got a 5-1 weapons layout because it's a raider. It's got 2 device slots. Its bridge officer stations. It's got a Commander Universal / Pilot, a Lieutenant Commander Engineering / Miracle Worker, a Lieutenant Commander Universal, a Lieutenant Tactical, and an Ensign Universal. That's pretty decent stats for that's pretty decent seating for a raider. But the one thing I'm confused about is that Lieutenant Tactical seat because usually for raiders it's only the I just realized that's Commander Universal. I wonder if that's a typo because if it's not a typo, then this is going to be the first Commander Universal raider, and that really offers some flexibility in how you set this thing up. Yeah. Anyway, it's got 5 tactical consoles, 4 engineering, and 2 science, which is really good for energy weapons. It's got a base turn rate of 20.3 and an impulse modifier of 0.21 with inertia rating of 80, so it's going to be very maneuverable. It's got 10 weapons power, 10 engine power. It can equip dual cannons. It's got an experimental weapons slot. It's got raider flanking. It's got pilot maneuvers, and it's got the raider mastery package, which gives buffs to accuracy, defense, or damage and crit severity. Its Admiralty stats are 49 engineering, 22 tech, and 49 engineering, 22 science, and 55 tech. Jeez, I'm tired. And the special is 20 tech / engineering when alone. Its universal console is weirdly vague. It basically talks about how this console has effects that can range from bridge officers seeing their abilities delayed to ships temporarily defecting, which makes me think whether it's going to act like a cooldown nerf to bridge officers or confusing said ships so they attack their allies. Anyway, they're very vague in this. They haven't gotten any like tooltip information or whatever, which is rather out of character for them of lately. So we don't know what they exactly this is going to do. So I'm just going to have to wait for that. This has got a unique experimental weapon, Nova Starburst. Basically, from what I can gather, it fires off a plasma projectile, but deals more plasma damage over time to enemies inside the cloud. And after a few seconds, the plasma is ignited, creating an explosion of an area several times bigger than an initial plasma cloud. This just sounds like the bridge officer ability to eject warp plasma. Eject coolant. Not eject warp plasma. Two very different abilities. And the starship trait, bold piloting. This is this one whatchamacallit, ability in the pilot specialization where you get to scrape nearby ships' shields down when you're nearby. This basically seems like this is the same thing except you do hull damage instead of shield damage. So this isn't going to be really very useful in because like you want to generally keep a bit distance from your enemies. You're not going to be like right up against them. Although apparently, according to this trait, you should be. But I wouldn't be doing that. So overall, this ship is seems funny, but it's not anything that's going to be changing up the meta. And yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think of this shit. Remember to like, subscribe. It really does help out my channel. Anyway, my name is Collector Game. I'm tired and I'm going to bed. So have a happy day, everyone. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye bye.